Hello and welcome to another pick a card reading. Today we are going to find out what June has in store for you. But before we begin, I just want to mention that I did come out with a swimwear line if you're interested in checking out and want to find something that is a lot more creative than what you may find in your local stores. Link will be down in the description box below. So, if you're new here, all you have to do is choose one of these three options, whichever one caught your eye first. So we have a stone, a sea star, and a seashell. And don't choose the one that you like more or that you personally prefer. Choose the one that actually grabbed your attention. If you're not sure, you can always close your eyes, take a deep breath, and internally ask yourself, what can I expect in the month of June? Feel the words, feel the essence of what is to come. Take another deep breath, and when you open your eyes, whichever object caught your eye first, that is your pile. If you can decide, you can watch more than one, because it's possible that there are messages in multiple piles for you. So if you are drawn to two, you can watch those two. If you're drawn to all three, watch all three. Okay, so the timestamps will be down in the description box below. Just click on the time for the group that you chose and it will take you there. So let's get into the reading. Hello, group 1. So what can you expect in the month of June? Begin writing now. Create, express, inspire. So there will be some inspiration that you may find in the coming month that helps you with your creativity, with a project. I'm seeing love letters, and maybe you have to write a book or even journaling, just writing out, things happening in your day, something new you learned, or even your emotions and feelings, and trying to sort of reflect and observe what it is you're feeling regarding some situation. Whatever it is, it's telling you that you are going to start writing down, or you're also hearing planning something that's important to you. Maybe because June is when school ends, I believe, unless that changed. But it could be also preparing you for tests that you have to do if you're still in school. You have the angel gate, cleansing, protection, and blessing. Cleansing caught my eye because when you are writing something down, you are removing it from your internal mind, your inner self, right? You're expressing it outwards, so it leaves you. So there's some sort of cleansing or expression that is being brought out in June. You got dedication. Interesting. I feel like it's trying to also ask you to stay committed to this goal or dream you have. It's asking if you are dedicated, and that maybe you should be dedicated to whatever this thing is, especially if it comes from your soul and your heart, if it's a passion of yours, if it's something that you feel you have this urge to do, that comes from a place of inspiration and creativity, right? It wants you to keep going with that. And you got to take your masks off. And typically I would say that this is like, that card I would typically say is more about like removing personas and fake identities, right? Being your true self. And even though it still talks about that, with this group it sort of feels like it's telling you to Stop your limiting beliefs, right? Limits are like masks. It's like you're placing a lock on something instead of allowing it to flow free. So it's asking you in June that you are going to start to see that what you're passionate about is the core of your true identity. That you need to stop these limiting beliefs and these doubts because they are the ones that are giving you stress, that are making your life less lively, less passionate. It's the limits that you place within yourself. Okay, so you have to break free of those masks. You got the Night Woman. Okay, hold on. Let us read the Night Woman. Okay, it says, expect joy and good luck to visit your home. A spring clean of your home or office is in order. Reduce the clutter and clear the energy. Healing can be done in joy and with the movement. And with movement. Go dancing. Love your body in all its splendor. Okay, so this is about clearing space for something new to come in, to enjoy what you have in the moment, to enjoy the moment itself, to be more present with yourself and your life. So cleansing away things from your environment, even your internal environment, right? Things in your mind. Cleansing things away that you don't need. Because when you have clutter in your home, it tends to be like it tends to be like a cup that is already full. There's nothing else that can come in, and yet you're waiting for new opportunities, for maybe new love to enter your life, or whatever it may be. But it can't come in because of how much stuff you have, because of how much clutter you have, right? So you need to let go of things from your past, from old relationships, from I don't know, things that are broken, that are ripped, that are falling apart, whatever it may be. You need to start getting rid of that, because that creates stagnant energy. It creates downfall. It tells the universe that you're not worthy to have better, that you're not worthy to have nicer things, or anything like that. You need to invest in yourself. You need to know that you're a divine being, that you need to let go of the past and of old, broken, ripped things, and you need to only treasure the things that still benefit your well-being. Okay, because when you have nice things, and I don't mean nice as in expensive, I mean just nice things that are maintained, that are in good condition and things like that, you then tend to feel better, right? When your environment is clean, you feel better in it, rather than if it's dirty, unkept, if you have clutter everywhere and you can't walk around the room because you have to walk over things or whatever, that puts your mood down. It makes you feel unworthy. It makes you feel blah, right? So taking the time to clean, to let go, to only keep what benefits you in the long run, that makes you happy, that fits your current style and aesthetic and whatever it is, that's when you will thrive and also create more room for new energies to come in. You got Coral's wisdom. Colony, delicacy, fragility, works that are created over great periods of time. So you're being asked to be more patient in June, okay? Whatever this thing is that you're working on or have goals towards, you have to understand that it takes time. Greatness takes time. Great civilizations don't appear overnight. Okay, quality work. Think of the most extravagant, beautiful dress or car or whatever it is. It cannot be created in a single night. It takes time to design, to think, to gather the resources, to work on, right? So don't overwhelm yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Take it as little as you can or as much as you can each day, because every step, even the smallest step, is still movement forwards, right? It's still better than not doing anything at all. So if you feel a little overwhelmed with the work you have to do, or how much work is involved in this thing, and even if it's not work itself, maybe the task, for example, personally for me, I have a hard time getting back into art, right? Sitting down, drawing something. Just beginning, that beginning step is the hardest. But when you're in it, if you already start doing it, it feels so easy. You start, moving your hand across the page and things just appear. Okay, so sometimes the hardest step is that beginning initial step. But once you're in it, it just snowballs into something that you can't stop. Okay, so have more patience with yourself and know that it will take time. But the journey is sometimes sweeter than the actual destination, because within the journey you actually have purpose that you're working towards. Right? When you reach a destination, you end it and then you go, so now what? Right? So it's the journey that is the most delicious part. You got fire energy. It's like I feel like my hand is like trembling with this group. So I feel like there's some sort of anxiety or nervousness in someone regarding whatever this is. Maybe that's the mask that you need to take off. Maybe it's like some sort of anxiety that is keeping you back from achieving this or working on it. But the best thing you can do is sit with yourself and just reflect. It's like take a deep breath and ask yourself, why do I fear this? What makes me nervous about this thing? Is it the success? Is it the failure? Try to see, because with fire energy, there is so much movement and potential for you in June with this. It's like the motivation, the inspiration is there. You just have to take action. You gotta expect powerful change. Yeah, so this group has something big in the works for June. Something that can shift your life. And I think that's why it's scary, because you know that if this thing is successful, whether career-wise, relationship-wise, whatever it is, if it truly is successful and it truly has potential to be something serious in your life, it is scary. Because it's like I get this feeling of you having been searching or waiting for this for so long, and you try to find it in other things, right? You try to do other things, but it was never it. But it's like now you sort of seem locked in. And that's why it's scary, because you're considering that this is it. That you either found this person or you found this passion you have, and you want to really go into this deeply. So it's a little scary when you finally found it. But you have the fire energy, and it's like, and this dedication card, and it's telling you to be dedicated towards whatever this thing is. It will take time. It will take patience and maybe compromise, maybe a few sacrifices. Not like soul sacrifice type of energy, but just some sort of sacrifice in your life. Maybe you'll have to give up some free time in order to do this work, or maybe you'll have to move in order to be with this person, or there's just some sort of sacrifice that may be required. But it's like, it's such powerful energy that it can transform your life into something that you've never known before. You got anchor. So this is stabilizing energy. This is something that can truly ground you and lock you in. And considering that like all these cards are positive cards, this isn't about locking you in as in like ball and chain. This is about making you feel truly grounded, stable, and like where you don't have the fear that it can slip away, or that it's fake or something, right? It could also talk about pausing and being still, maybe taking time to reflect on this, because it can be quite a powerful change. So you want to feel stable about making the right choice. You got shark. Yeah, there's fear and composure, perception, response, and courage. It's like I get the fear. I do get the fear, like, because you're not used to it, because of the years maybe that it took to finally get to this point. And now that you're here, like I feel my hands shaking. It's interesting. You got the sun, again, fire energy. This is positive change. This is something that can make you really happy. Maybe this project that you're working on, maybe it's a book, maybe, I don't know what else. I mean, I'm going off of writing just because it says begin writing now, but it could be any creative project. And maybe it can transform your financial situation, right? It's like you've been going through different jobs or different passions and things like that, and now you're locked in on this, and you're realizing I'm good at this, and this could actually make me money, right? So it's like it's giving you the green light that it can be a positive change, but you need to work on that fear. Take little steps if you have to. Journal and write down, why is it that you fear whatever this thing is, even if it's positive. And you got school of fish. Community, trust, discernment, connection, group dynamics. So it's asking you to have discernment, to truly see the situation for what it is. Think about what it can be long term, what are all the possibilities for it. And if there are any downfalls, try to see how they can be managed. But it just like, I feel like this even isn't about that there is actual danger. This is more as in like it's all in your head type thing. So you have to be mentally, you have to rest more in June. You can expect that your mind, I think, will be more at ease once you start working towards this. Yeah, there are things that you do need to let go. That could be the purging and cleansing energy that we talked about with the night woman here. It's interesting because it does show a night mermaid walking away. So cleansing something also will bring you peace of mind. When you clean, it's not just a physical act of your environment, it's also a mental cleansing, right? Because when you're cleaning away physically and you're seeing things being removed and being organized, it's like it does something to your mind where it also organizes you internally. So you feel more fresh inside just by doing some physical activity like that. Okay? And you got the Seven of Swords, which is a mask type of energy, right? Seven of Swords is like, it can be deceit, it can be taking something from others, or even collecting resources or something. But it's like I'm hearing don't don't lie to yourself and don't hold yourself back. So in June, it's time to rest your mind, um, cleanse, purge, remove things that only create more stagnant energy in your life, right? You want to refresh your life, remove things from the past that you don't need, and prepare for a future. But you have to stop believing in the lies you tell yourself because they're not true. It's just fear of finally getting something so genuine and so real that you've been looking for this for so long and you finally found it, type of thing. Darling, don't you remember, you're a badass. Keep winging it. Embody the energy of a fairy. Confirmation. Okay. So group 1, I hope this helped. I wish you guys luck. Whatever this is, feel free to comment below if you know what this is, because I'm curious what everyone has going on in their life, if you like. Yeah, if you want a personal reading, the links are down below. Don't forget to check out the swimwear collection. I have stuff for women, men, and a few beach towels. So all the links will be down below, and I will see you guys next time. Welcome group 2. So let us see what you can expect in June. You got earth magic, nature, rituals, charms. So you could possibly be going out more, enjoying the nature, maybe going on vacation since, school ends, or maybe you got some vacation time. It's like something, it's not just enjoying the nature, but I'm sensing something natural coming to you. Something that you may not expect, but that may feel really natural and just right. Like it's not fabricated, it's not forced, it's not pushed or expected or it's not forced in any way. It will come in a natural way, or it will be so natural to you. So for example, let's say if this is a relationship that's coming in. They say that if you have sweaty palms, if you have butterflies in your stomach, that's actually anxiety. It's telling you that the person that you're into, they're not the one for you. Maybe you can have fun with them if that's what you're into, but that is your system telling you that you're feeling anxious around them. This feels more like someone that makes you feel comfortable, at peace, where there is no anxiety, there is no pressure, there is no this sort of nervousness when you have to be around them, meet them, talk to them, whatever it is. There's no nervousness. It just flows. It's as if it doesn't have to be a feeling as if you've known them for a long time, mentally, but it could be a feeling like that presence-wise, as in you know how, I don't know, when you're around your family, a sibling, a parent, just someone that you're always around, there's no feelings of anxiety or pressure, right? It's just like you're used to them. They're just there. That's the sort of feeling that this person might give to you. A lot of people may think that, when you're supposed to be in love, you're supposed to feel something enchanting. And that's why they always think that the butterflies is the sign that this person is either yours or they're so attractive or whatever it is. But it's just your body telling you this person may be superficial. They may not appear as who they are. They may be wearing a mask. So what you're feeling is an attraction to them in some way, but at the same time your body combating that attraction and telling you, yeah, this isn't it. Okay, so whatever this is, it's going to be more flowing and more natural. You also may find yourself in more natural environments and settings. You got focus on children, pregnancy, birth, and adoption. Now, for those that aren't interested in having children, it doesn't have to be about actual children. It could be focusing on something new that either is coming in, or a new project that you may be working on, something that you may be building inside your life or within yourself. Okay, so there is a sense of fresh energy, of something being created that is natural. So whatever that, I'm pretty sure you may know what that is. I'm trying to figure it out, but yeah. Sacred journey, introversion, seeker, and self-knowledge. So this is reflection energy. This is going deep within yourself and reflecting. Perhaps June, perhaps you guys, it's not maybe even a vacation. Maybe this is some sort of a retreat that you have to go through in June. Maybe even some sort of initiation. And it doesn't have to be bad. Like, you may have struggle and stuff, but in the end, especially with the self-knowledge, in the end you may find something about yourself that you may not have known before. So there is some sort of journey that you will be on, and it doesn't have to be physical, it could be mental as well, or spiritual. You have shape-shifting, so this is about being adaptive, right? When you shape-shift into different things, you are basically transforming yourself to fit some sort of environment or some sort of situation, right? So you're basically adapting to your surroundings or to the situation itself. So it's telling you that you're not supposed to be resisting. You're supposed to allowing it to flow and adapting to how things move and shape around you. Yeah, you got alchemy, which is basically shape-shifting. So this is transformative energy. You guys are going on some sort of transformative journey in June. You also got Phoenix rising. Wow. So this not only will transform you, this is going to heighten your strength. It's going to, I'm getting chills, oh my gosh. It's going to change your life. Not only your life, but your, like, I'm hearing physiology. It's going to change you within as well as outside of you. Some sort of initiation, some sort of journey. You got taboo. So yeah, so this is a journey. It's interesting how her hand is reaching out this way, her hand is reaching out this way. Some sort of connection. A journey that not everyone will understand. The taboo card talks about living life in the beat of your own drum, right? Not listening to what other people have to say around you, because they're not you. They don't know your mind. They don't know your likes, your dislikes, your passions, what fuels you. They don't know. They're looking from the outside in. And all they're seeing is stuff that may not make sense to them. Um, their own insecurities, their own fears. They don't know your destiny. Okay, so if something is making sense to you, follow that line. Follow that thread. You got falling in love, kissing the divine in another and in yourself. That's giving me the child sort of energy. Focus on children. This could also mean um, your inner child. Focusing on your inner child and maybe healing something, bringing more love to yourself. If this is a relationship, it could be that this journey you're on in June transforms your life, because you start to figure out that this natural thing that has come into your life, this person, it fits you so well. It is transformative energy because you haven't met anyone like them. They are the alchemist, and you may be the shapeshifter or vice versa. It's as if your magic and their magic is so compatible together that when like merged or combined, you guys create a new sort of magic that uplifts you, that just shifts your life somehow. And other people may not get it. Other people may think it's weird, or from the outside it may just look like any typical relationship, right? But the world that you guys create and share with each other is something that is very transformative, and that not many people maybe even feel or have. You got Song of the Siren, the call, summoning voice to acknowledge. Okay, so these two cards I know came out together. And the interesting thing is that when I was shuffling the cards and allowing them to come out on their own from every deck, for you guys, cards kept coming out so fast. And not only that, but you guys got, like, for example, this deck you got 2 cards, and this deck you got 2 cards, this one as well. It's like you are given more. So the energy here is that you are going to get more than what you have expected to get. So if you had, let's say, a dream of something, a project, a relationship, whatever it is, if you had this goal or dream, and in your mind you sort of had an idea of how it may go, of how it may look like, you might get even more than what you expected to get. Okay? And as these 2 cards came out, the first thing that came to my mind was using your voice, communicating within love, within your relationships. Okay? Always being honest, present, and informing your partner of what you need, of what is important to you, and allowing them to do the same. Because when you're not on the same page, when one is resisting to say something, when the other is hiding something, or not vocalizing something that's important, even their emotions or how they feel about something that the other person is doing, there is going to be a blockage between the two of you, right? That is why I feel like if this is a relationship for some of you, whatever this relationship is, it's going to be so natural that you won't have the need to keep anything from them. Okay, so I feel like this is very transformative in every way. Whether it is a retreat, a journey, like a physical one or an internal one, whether it's you going solo and just figuring yourself out, whatever this is, June seems to be very transformative for you guys. You got Libra energy. So these are the scales, right? So there's no power imbalance. This is neutral energy. And neutral doesn't mean boring. It means that both people are aligned. And if this isn't about a person, if this is about some sort of journey or a project or a career, you will be more aligned with whatever comes in June. And it could be that if this is a person that they do have some Libra qualities, or that they are a Libra, or have Libra in some placement, whatever, in their chart, be bold and make the first move. You got the cardinal moon. So this isn't the type of energy where you sit back, where you admire from afar. This is about taking the first step. You got hold your vision. So don't allow this to pass. See it. If you know that this is right for you, if you feel that it's so natural, that there is no stress, no anxiety, no blockage, no pulling away or detaching, if you feel that this is so natural, then hold that vision, focus on what it is that you want, and go for it. You have to move forward. Okay, so you got seasickness, imbalance, sensitivity, toxicity, cleansing, environmental tension. And I feel like this happens when you don't allow things to flow. When you start to hold back and resist, that is the tension that gets created. And this liquid, I won't say what it, vomit or whatever it is coming, like going towards the left. So this is the past. This is what you are getting rid of, right? It's like you're getting rid of this sickness energy from the past. Maybe a job. Maybe a job that didn't sit well with you. Maybe you've been harassed in that workspace or environment. Maybe you've been belittled or shut down or not listened to, and you had to sacrifice so much of yourself. If this is a personal journey, maybe you're getting rid of those old thoughts, of that negativity within your mind, of talking down to yourself, of not believing in yourself. You're getting rid of that. Okay, because in June, with this Phoenix Rising card, you are rising in your power. And if this is a relationship, then you are throwing away the type of relationships that kept you unseen, misunderstood, not aligned, not compatible. You're throwing all that away. The lust, the fake, the pretenses, all that stuff. Because it doesn't serve you. It doesn't serve your higher good. You don't feel good in it. Because when you are in those types of relationships, all you're doing is seeking thrills. What's the next thrill? But that leaves you empty. And then you have to recharge. Then you have to look for more. What's the next thing, right? But whatever this is, if this is a person for you, they are not going to be part of that sickness. They're going to fulfill you. Their presence alone is so fulfilling that you don't need to look for thrills. You don't need to look for what's next. It's like they keep you recharged. And I'm not saying that as in like a codependent type of thing. It's like you're still your own person. You're still independent and comfortable with yourself, and you don't need validation. But this person creates this sort of sense in you where you don't need more. You got the sea turtle. So this is about patience and just allowing things to flow as they are. Okay, allowing the journey to just lead you into it. But of course, making the first move and taking the initiative, but flowing in it. Okay, not pressuring, not forcing, just allowing things to be. And you got the palm tree. Rest, peace, pause, self-care, nourishment, and rejuvenation. So you're moving from a very sickly energy into a flowing energy, into calmness. Okay, the palm tree is temporary per se, right? Because you're taking a pause in the shade to just relax. But this is the type of energy that this journey is giving. So you may have an initiation. There may be struggle, right? There may be uncomfortable things that you may need to face with the seasickness card, but it leads you to something more calmer. Wow. Okay, so you guys got interesting cards. You got the Ten of Cups, right? So this is energy of having your cup filled. Okay, this is the ultimate energy. This is being emotionally fulfilled and content and satisfied. And I hate that a lot of people may think that content and neutrality is boring. That doesn't mean it. That means that you are satisfied in every way, that you don't need to look for more. Okay, that's what content here would mean. Okay, you got the Hierophant, so this is something very deep. This is truly satisfying to the depths. It's not, whatever aspect of this life may be for you, it's not a connection of just the physical and the mental. This is even spiritual. This goes down to your core. Okay? And with the Empress here, this is about abundance, because the Empress she's pregnant, I believe, in this image. It gives that focus on children energy. Okay, these two cards sort of have a similar vibe. So it's that energy of abundance, of being catered to and fulfilled and satisfied, and harvesting what you have planted and what has grown. Okay, because this thing isn't just something that popped up in June. This has been going on and collecting and creating and changing and shifting throughout your life, that has now come to this moment. How will you know how beautiful your wings are if you never give them space to grow? Take that in, okay? How will you know how beautiful your wings are if you never give them space to grow? So take the initiative, okay? Go with the flow and go through this journey. Allow it to spread your wings, so that you learn something about yourself, that you see that you're this shapeshifter, this alchemist, that you have the magic in you to be greater than what you currently are. Don't put yourself in a box. Don't allow your education system, your politics, your friends, your family to mold you into what you are. You are not what has been put on you. You are your own person. Okay, spread those wings and prove to yourself that you are capable and worthy of more. Okay? So group 2, I hope this helps you. Comment down below if if you know what this journey is, if maybe you're talking to someone right now that seems to fit this relationship sort of role, or what personal journey you may be on, I'd love to know. So don't forget that I also do personal readings. Don't forget to check out the swimwear collection. Everything is linked down below. Like, comment, and share if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Hello group 3 and welcome to your reading. So what can you expect in June? You got treat your body well, exercise, meditate, and massage. So some of you may be going in for a massage in June because your muscles maybe feel way too sore. Maybe you've been waking up and feeling the pain in your body. So it could be that you finally take that leap and go get a massage. You might start exercising because summer bod, why not? And maybe even meditating. So this is about taking better care of yourself in June, right? Especially since it's hot. I mean, the northern hemisphere, it tends to be hot. So, thinking about maybe not eating food that you have to cook for an hour or fry, or, maybe looking into trying out food that is more lighter on your body, right? More healthier, that maybe is more raw, maybe like eating different types of salads, or just something that nourishes you or refreshes you during the summer, where you're not overheating in the kitchen just cooking heavy meals that weigh your body down. Okay, so looking after yourself. You got water spirit, emotions, memory, life force. So this feels, so far, this group is coming across as looking after your well-being, not just physically but even emotionally. You got communication, so expressing yourself better. Yeah, this group is all about well-being here. You got wild. So this is about being your true and natural raw self. It's not about performance, it's not about keeping yourself quiet and small. This is about showing up, about taking space and being present, allowing people to see who you really are. You got the Queen. Let's read that one. Queen. Okay, become the queen of your, and even though it is a female card, this, if you're a guy watching this, it could be like, maybe tapping into your feminine energy or something. Okay, but it says, become the queen of your own life. Decisions are yours and yours alone. Discover your area of expertise and your unique wisdom. Your role in life may have recently become more challenging. A dominant woman is the cause of your misfortune or your delight. With great power comes great responsibility. So, if you're a man, of course, you're not going to become a queen of your own life. It could be becoming a king of your own life, right? So just mastering yourself. This group seems to be in June on a journey where you are mastering your own self, being more in tune with your own body, with your own emotions, communicating, taking space, being present, and just becoming a better version of who you really are. You got beauty, grace, loveliness, integrity of form and spirit. So this isn't about just physical beauty, this is about internal beauty. Being a more humble person, being more empathic and sympathetic towards other people, other creatures, being more in tune really of your inner world, right? Because your inner beauty shines through. Sometimes like the best looking person physically can be the ugliest, right? Looks alone isn't everything. It's also about who you are inside. Sometimes some average looking guy can be hotter than the hottest physical looking guy, because that average guy, not only is he considerate and kind and allows you to take up your space and understands you, is willing to connect with you, but even their passions and how they move in the world, it just shines through them. And it's way harder than that physically good-looking guy that can be stupid, an airhead, or a jerk, or So physical beauty doesn't mean much. It's about who you are on the inside that heightens the outside, or it decreases the attraction, right? So it's all about what's inside that then affects the outside. You got Uranus. Uranus energy. So this could be someone that comes in for you that could have this placement in their chart. It could be the energy that comes in. Okay, so for Uranus it says, Uranus is associated with the primal Greek sky god of the same name. So because that is a sky god, that is mental energy. Yeah, this group is all about taking care of yourself. Uranus brings up some powerful human needs, such as the desire for freedom and individuality. That's the wild card here as well. As well as push toward a larger vision and humanitarian services. Big thoughts, big insights, and big changes are represented by Uranus. Okay, so this group, you guys had enough. You said enough is enough, and you are starting to make a change in your well-being for this coming month. Okay? It's like you're tired of sitting back and feeling as you have been feeling. You want to start to make that shift, to treat your body better, to start seeing the change physically, mentally, spiritually. Conclusions are within reach, so you're getting the answers that you may need in this coming month. I'm also hearing that some of you may have maybe some sort of illness. That's why you may be looking into a more natural way of healing yourself or something. So your answers may be coming in. You may find something that helps you. Maybe it's your diet. A lot of illnesses are linked with just diet alone. You got Trident, power, focus, leadership, protection, and command. Yeah, you're really taking the reins. You're taking your power back. There's also fog, so there's some sort of confusion. And that's the thing, when I was shuffling all these decks and allowing the cards to come out, for you guys, the cards needed more time to come out. And that can be a sign that there is some sort of confusion here. But the thing is, conclusions are within reach, so your answers will come despite that you may be a little unsure of things at the moment. You got shovel, so work is needed. There will be work, which of course is expected when you're working on yourself, right, and bettering yourself. For example, just trying to figure out what to eat, right? Looking at all the ingredients to make sure that you're not adding chemicals or toxins in your own body. But this is also about uncovering your true self, healing yourself. Okay, this is about inner work here. And you got the compass, which also is about conclusions are within reach, right? Knowing your direction, having guidance, trusting and having purpose, trusting the process of everything. It will take time, and this fog can also mean that you aren't maybe seeing results right away, but it takes time. Imagine how many years you have lived this certain way. Now your body needs time to learn something new, to face something new, to work out muscles that you haven't worked out before, right? So it's going to take time. You may not see it right away, but allowing yourself to work on it daily, it will create a change. Okay? Okay, you got Justice, Ace of Cups. Oh. So in June, you guys can expect that things will be more balanced the more you start to work on yourself. Okay, you're going to start to feel emotionally better, because even though you may not see the results right away, you're going to start feeling some sort of difference through your diet, through your mental clarity, and talking better to yourself. And that is going to remove the insomnia, the anxiety, the pressure, and all that. Okay, it's going to feel a lot more better. I have to hurry because my camera is heating up. So last message for June here. No, you don't break that easily anymore. Instead, you use things as fuel, like an alchemist. That's interesting. The last group had an alchemist card. So you are the one that transforms. You have the control within yourself to transform your life, to transform your body and yourself. Okay? Use that magic within you. Okay? I know you can do this. Believe in yourself. So group 3, that is all I have for you. Remember to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this reading, and don't forget that I do personal readings. Don't forget to check out the swimwear collection that I have. Everything is linked down below, and I'll see you guys next time.